think about how you view others. Because as you view others, think about the fact that others are viewing you. And because you know yourself better than anybody else knows you, you know that there's some good and there's some not so good. So you would hope that others would give you a little bit of grace. You would hope that others would, allow you to, to grow, to evolve, to become a better version of yourself. But you have to do the same thing for others. What's happening, y'all? This is Mike D with Black Fathers Now, where we're bringing the village to the brothers. Every couple of weeks, you can look forward to a quick inspirational message or a thought-provoking guest with knowledge and wisdom, all geared towards helping you be the best father that you can be. We're bringing the village to you. Now it's your turn to do something with what you learned. All right, y'all. Let's go. What up, fellas? This is Mike D with Black Fathers Now. And I hope y'all are having a blessed day, man. Out there making things happen and, in essence, just living your best life. Doing the things that, you're called to do, and, just getting out there and getting it and making life better for somebody else. And, but just doing your highest stuff, right? Like being the best version of yourself. I hope that you're spending time investing your energy, directing your focus towards living your best life and being the best version of yourself. The world depends on it. Today's episode is going to be quick, but I wanted y'all to think about a concept. I wanted y'all to really think about a concept. And that concept is this: he's a blank versus that thing he did was blank. He's a blank versus that thing he did was blank. I said that because a lot of times we tend to want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? We want to throw everything out due to one issue. On the flip side, we want to celebrate someone because of one good deed. My thoughts in this particular episode are to really get you all to wrap your mind around reconsidering the whole notion of criticizing the total person versus criticizing an action. The same can also be said for celebrating a total person versus celebrating an action. Because if we really are honest about it, we have a whole lot of good in all of us, but then there's some stuff that's not so good in all of us. We can go either way. And so to that point, when you look in the mirror and all your, your secrets and the things that you're not proud of, but then also, the things that you're really proud of, that you celebrate, all of that. That you have this jigsaw puzzle with some pieces that are jagged, some pieces that are smooth, right? But the reality is all of those pieces make up you. So he's a blank, blank, blank versus that thing that he did was blank, blank, blank. Think about that. When we go to criticize or we go to celebrate, do we do that with the whole person or do we look at the specific action? And I said that to say this because, there are some people that we criticize, but if we really pull the layers back and we kind of comb through it, we can find some good that they did. Real talk. Real talk. On the flip side, there are some people that we celebrate, but if we comb through and really get, with a fine-tooth comb, look through everything, we'll come to realize that, yeah, we're celebrating this cat, but there's some stuff here that we question. And to guard yourself from that, I think we need to really reconsider this whole he's a blank versus that thing that he did was blank. Because if we really focus on the action, if we really focus on the specifics of that particular situation at that particular moment, then that gives us the opportunity to show that person a little bit of grace, But then it also gives us the opportunity on the other side to, be critical when necessary, right? Because when we completely throw somebody into this saint category, then, he's and we give him all these accolades and we celebrate everything about this person. What happens then is we put him in a category that we now don't have the credibility, or we don't have the ability to criticize them when needed. On the flip side, if we completely throw somebody in this negative category and we basically throw them under the jail, so to speak, we then omit the opportunity to celebrate the fact that, there are some good things that this person has done. So I said all of that to say, fellas, think about how you view others. Because as you view others, think about the fact that others are viewing you. And because you know yourself better than anybody else knows you, you know that there's some good and there's some not so good. So you would hope that others would give you a little bit of grace. You would hope that others would, allow you to, to grow, to evolve, to become a better version of yourself. But you have to do the same thing for others. You also have to be able, or you have to put yourself in a position in which you don't give someone just a carte blanche pass and they're completely absolved from any level of criticism. We shouldn't do that either. So there's two sides to this coin. Again, he's a blank versus that thing that he did was blank. Let's focus on the situation and let's focus on the scenario, and let's take it back so that we give ourselves the opportunity to have some grace when needed, but then we also give ourselves to be critical when needed. Because truthfully, because we're all imperfect, but yet we all have greatness inside of us, both sides of that coin are needed. Both sides of that coin are needed. Again, he's a blank versus that thing that he did was blank. I would challenge you to try to view situations and view people with the latter. That thing that he did was blank. Be focused on that, and give yourself the flexibility to go to both sides of the coin, because both sides of the coin are needed, because both sides of the coin represent authenticity, because both sides of the coin are present in every situation. All right. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I hope this was thought-provoking, and I hope this is something that you can, take and apply to your life as a man, but as a father. Because, as we think about this thing from a personal development perspective, as we grow and as we develop and as we evolve, that causes our relationship with our children to grow, to develop, and evolve. And it allows us to approach them from different perspectives. And so we're not going to completely throw our kids out completely off of one, misgiving or one challenging scenario or challenging decision. So let's do the same thing with us, but then let's also practice that with others that we interact with, as we go throughout our days. So hope y'all enjoyed this one. As always, make sure to visit blackfathersnow.com, subscribe via iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, YouTube, anywhere you listen to podcasts. Subscribe, share this bad boy out, leave ratings, leave comments. Thank you. Thank you for all those that have downloaded, that have shared. Thank you so much. Please continue to do so. We're trying to change lives here, right? We're trying to use the experiences, the inspiration, the scenarios, and take these perspectives and put them out there in a way that brothers can digest them, but then most importantly, that brothers can take and apply to their lives so that they can be the best versions of themselves. And, the brothers can be the best dads, the best husbands, the best men that they can be, because the world depends on it. So again, visit blackfathersnow.com, subscribe, share this thing out. When you visit blackfathersnow.com, click on apparel and grab some dope apparel that celebrates the nuances of the black family. And, until next time, y'all be blessed, well, and wise. And I'll holler at you. Peace.
Yo, fellas, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And always visit blackfathersnow.com, as well as follow Black Fathers Now on virtually every social media platform you can think of. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. Just follow us and engage with us, man. Look forward to hearing from you. And I guess until next time, I'll holler at you. Peace.